Hey guys, Dale here, back with a brand new RimWorld series. We are going to be tackling the Deserters mod, so that's what everyone kind of voted for in the last poll. So if you haven't seen this on the workshop yet, it came out a couple weeks ago, and it is a follow-up to the Vanilla Factions Expanded Empire mod. You actually need the Empire mod in order to play it. It adds a new storyteller, it adds a new intro quest, chase deserter quests, an intel mechanic, and basically a whole new end game where at some point we want to attack the Empire's presence on the planet and take out kind of the leverage that they have over the planet. They have my assumption is they have some kind of like Zeus cannon, and we need to like get in, infiltrate, take it out. And basically, this will leave the Empire like vulnerable on this world. That is our mission. That is our goal. We're going to be like scraping together intel, going on quests to gather more intel. All kinds of quests to just like attack and weaken the Empire until we can get to this end game quest. I noticed here that the EGI holograms and projections mods, there's like some synergy here. So we have added that as well. And we are going to be doing the Rim themes. So like the Rim effect, basically like the menus and all that other stuff. If we like load game and I show you here, we have the same kind of like view from what we had with Mass Effect. The other kind of like big content mod that we're going to be playing with is we're going to be playing with Outer Rims again. So it's going to be Star Wars themed. This is going to be still kind of set in our little like Mandoverse timeline that we did with the Mandalorians and the Return of the Sith. We're going to have the Star Wars Force mod because we do have a former Sith coming to join our colony. And so with that, Vanilla Psycast expanded just to enhance their powers a bit. I did want to talk about JDS Star Wars Separatist Droid Armory. I don't actually have the mod in the mod pack or like currently loaded, or I'm not even subscribed to it if you look at it. But I did grab this mod so that we could take the textures from it and retexture all of the mechanoids, basically. So all hostile mechanoids will be skinned this way in order to give us more of a Star Wars feel as well when they attack. And then, we played with the Outer Rim mods, and, we've done styling that's like base game and stuff. This Dune pack looks crazy good. I mean, look at this furniture. It's like wild. So we are going to run this Dune pack just for the styling. It looks, it's space, sci-fi, fantasy type stuff. And I think it'll give our base kind of like a pretty cool feel. So let's pop away from there and we'll take a look at graphics setter like we usually do. We can take a look at the mods that are adding like the most content, holograms, outer rims, like basically all the outer rim mods. We have biotech DLC texture upscaling, so just getting some better textures in there. Vanilla textures, expanded Psycast, alpha memes. So yeah, that's what it's looking like. Let's go ahead and like load into the game. And so from the Outer Rim series, we took the basically like the rebel start. So we start with 4 rebels, and they crash land in on kind of like a tiny little rebel complex. We'll take a look at our story settings, options. Oh my gosh, where is it? Gameplay. Storyteller. We are working with the new storyteller. So this is Damocles Deserter. Damocles knows that the only way to defeat the Empire is to tread the fine line between all-out war and espionage. Good events only come to those who fight. The story that unfolds will be that of increasing tension and desperation focused on a small group of like-minded people surviving the onslaught together. Cool. And then typical stuff. I set it to blood and dust. I did disable children this time. We can turn them back on, so we'll see if there's a reason to, but we've just been like going all kinds of crazy with children, and I think, you know, the intention here is it's supposed to be a smaller group, so we'll see how that works out for us. Wealth independent mode, and disabled extreme weather. Like toxic fallout's just boring, and rarely lethal. Okay, cool. So we have folks landing. Let's see, we have Harlock here, who is a Wookiee. Let's go ahead and just like unforbid all the things. And take a look at his bio. Harlock, he's green thumb, bad shot, very nimble. Oh no, bad shot. Let's see, artistic. Ooh, skilled professional. Apparently that Wookiees are artistic. Strong artistic. I did not realize, Harlock. I did not realize. We have Bell. So this is Gavin Belloc. Goes by Bell. He is athletic, hand-eye coordination, mechanoid expert. So he'll come in handy fighting any droids that come show up. Here we have Venric Walker, or Ven. He's super immune, green thumb, and lucky. So he will be our doctor this series. And here we have Armella. So Armella is industrious, beautiful, and an experienced combatant. She's going to be basically our General Syndulla. She is the leader of this small rebel cell. You can see we have some random equipment scattered on the ground, specifically like Mandalorian and Jedi stuff. We will be finding Rad, and we will be finding Asha this series from our previous series, Return of the Sith and the Mandalorians. But they are, I think we have to do rescue quests for them. And I like, when you do the reunion mod, oh my gosh, let me find that real quick. Hold on. Okay, here it is. We have the mod reunion. So we configured Rad and we configured Asha, and they will basically like potentially show up in a Wanderer Join event, a refugee chase, prisoner rescue, downed refugee. You know, this rebel cell has existed here, and Rad went out on his own and Asha went out on her own. And somehow they're gonna make their way to us because this is where they're meant to be. But anyhow, I loaded this up with some like clothes for them because when you configure them as a like reunion ally who you can rescue, you can't pick out what outfit they're gonna show up in. So I thought it would be really weird if like Rad was just like walking around the base in like black pants and a duster. So we're ready for them when they show up. We'll take a look at the map. So this is a Koldara. We did a 275 by 275 map. So we have this nice little like rock wall all around us. There's a little entry down here. Let's go ahead and unforbid all the things so that they get to hauling. Oh, I'm not sure if you guys can like hear the cat in the background, but he wants treats, I think. We set up a few zones for growing some food. Ooh, that's not what I wanted to do. Not at all. I wanted to do this. So they're working on some chopping. Harlock, what are you doing? You are just gathering things. Okay, cool. Bell, you are gathering things as well. You're working on chopping. Okay, cool. Base-wise, I think we can maybe get rid of that. Let's just uninstall it for now. We'll have them set up here in their barracks. We have power. We have fuel for 15 days. We don't have any fuel in there. So we probably need to figure power situations out. Power, let's build one of these guys. Yeah, let's do that. And then we will, I don't like it just like going into the doorway. We'll do that. That way we can try and reserve this fusion reactor for when we need to. We can toggle it off. And we do need weapons. So let's go ahead and you can go ahead and equip that, and then you can equip that. You guys can equip these. Okay, and slag chunks. Okay, so at some point we'll get the deserter quest, but I'm not sure how that's gonna go. So we'll kind of like speed things along for now. We need to get some like more space for storage. So let's kind of work on expanding space. Hold on just a moment. Okay, back. Sorry, the cat found a bag and brought it into the room. Oh, it was getting a little noisy. Let's go ahead and do this. We have been chopping trees, so let's maybe just like build a little storehouse. So storage, no, furniture, no, structure. Oh my gosh, it's like I've never played this game before. Yeah, we have a lot of stuff to just like haul in. Do that for now. And let's zone all of this home. And we will do the auto cut thing. We will allow auto cut blocking plants. Tree. Yep, perfect. Okay. And then we're going to copy this zone. Copy and paste. So that they will continue to haul things where we need them to be hauled. Okay, wildlife. Let's take a look at what's on the map. There's some Acklay, which might try and hunt us. Some gorillas, which could go manhunter. There are a lot of gorillas. That's pretty scary. Okay, but other than that, just a regular jungle world. Speaking of which, let's take a look at our world. So we are nestled here in the hills. Let's turn that guy off. It's like a 30% world or so. We have a couple of Galactic Republic settlements. We also have one other rebel cell on this world, the Sith Empire. And so this is kind of going to be, we'll role play reminiscent of the Sith Empire that Rad escaped. That's kind of like in cahoots with these galactic remnants. And here is our galactic remnant, the Empire faction for this mod pack. In addition to that, just like a couple pirates, we have Death Watch down here somehow, rough pigs, and a few tribals. Cool. Well, we'll kind of like let them do all their hauling, building, and sewing, and we'll come back when something actually interesting happens. Okay, so it appears we have our first coupling. Harlock and Armella have gotten together. So I think that means we need to reinstall this bed. And we can probably just go ahead and like delete this as a stockpile. Delete. That way they have a room. So we do have some furniture now. So we built a table, some chairs, some recreation over here and here. Oh, the stools. These are not... Oh, I bet it's because whenever they do like the quality builder rebuild, sometimes it just like defaults back to vanilla mode. Why don't you and the Wookiee hop into your new bedroom? Perfect. Have some storage built in here, have a stockpile in here. We have another stockpile for like raw resources. I had like the priorities kind of goofed up. So this is normal priority. This will be low priority. So they will drag the steel out unless there is no space in there. So we're good for now. Hey, we have our first visitor. Looks like Arlene Snow, aka Harry, is from the Rebel Alliance. They want things that we don't want to give them, and they are selling things that are very expensive. So that's not what we're going to do. We are working on building the high-tech research bench. So we did start off with that. And we're also working on building nutrient paste. I don't think anyone is a good cook yet, too. So we'll get a couple nutrient paste vats, a little grinder. We'll make this a freezer. We'll put some food storage in there. And this wall right here is actually the nutrient paste tap. So that's where they'll be getting their meals from. Okay, and it looks like Ben is dealing with a mad lemur. Come on, Ben and Armella, have you guys even hit it? They haven't even hit it yet. Don't get shot. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let's do this. We will put fresh, clear all. Fresh corpses, animal corpses. Animal corpses, and that reminds me that we should do mechanoid corpses there. Okay, and we've had our first raider show up. Oh, and immediately she's being attacked by a tiger. She is a Miralin. And is she gonna win this fight? Tiger got a couple stuns in, but she is catching up. Yeah, she's down. Yeah, not quite what she thought was gonna happen, probably. Okay, and our first quest, the Solitary Commander. So, Garrow, aka Murderer, Phaleon, a commander of the Galactic Order, is calling from nearby. Soldiers were killed in an ambush. He escaped, but now he's being followed by a man-hunting cat. I guess we'll go ahead and accept this for now. Like, we are trying to, like, keep low, keep cover. And then at some point, we'll get the deserter quest as well. So jump to location. He came from up there. Bio. He's a commander. Manhunting cat. Okay, so I guess let's get out here. Do you have a gun? You do have a gun. Like, you could probably take this cat on yourself. It's just a cat. It's just a cat. It's so quick. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Okay. There we go. Thanks for your assistant. Harlock, are you gonna go? No, you're just going for a walk. Just going for a little walkie. Shuttle arrived. Let's pop up there. Okay, so we built a high-tech research bench, and then I realized that we need the hyper-tech research bench. We need a ton of steel for that, so we're mining some steel up here and down here. Citizen titled. Okay, so you are now a citizen. No quests. No, there is a quest, except just like a bunch of death troopers show up. And I might go into Cherry Picker and disable the grenade belts. I feel like last time we played a Star Wars run, we had like basically like 50 tribals show up with just grenades, and it was pretty terrifying. But we'll see. We'll see if it's super wonky or not. Okay. Everyone is witnessing the ceremony. Except these troopers, they are very ADD. Okay, title gained. Terrible promotion ceremony. You know what? We're not offended. We're not too worried about it. Okay, and we got our first reunion quest. Sorry about that. I don't know why my throat is so like scratchy today. Brad contacts you and requests for help. He's wounded and unable to move. So we are going to take a look. Jump to incapacitated refugee. That is a ways out there. We do have some survival meals. We didn't eat all of them. I think we have 16. So I guess... Ooh, let's send maybe Harlock and Belle? Form caravan, accept. Harlock, Belle. And travel supplies. We'll have them bring the survival meals. don't need to bring those. Medicine, sure. Okay, and just a day. So let's send them, confirm. We do need to change Harlock and... Oh, I tried to zoom in on this. Harlock and Belle to Caravan. That way they'll eat the packaged survival meals. And yeah, we'll see what happens when we get there. It says there's an unknown threat. Okay, they are like plowing their way through there. They do have about 4 days of food, so they are eating the packaged survival meal. They're probably doing a little bit of foraging. Yeah, they have some berries. So they'll spend the night and then they'll probably be there maybe about lunchtime. So nice. Okay, we've arrived. I don't see any threats on the map, but there's Rad, so let's get moving. Work-wise, Doctor, we'll turn that on for you guys. That way you'll tend Rad on the way home. Oh my gosh, they almost got struck by lightning. Harlock taking a little burn there. Let's see, is there going to be an ambush? Why don't you... There is an ambush. Okay. Why don't you guys get back behind these rocks? Okay, what do you have? You have a blaster. Oh, just like gone. Also had some plasma grenades. Okay. Belle, go ahead and offer help. And we're good. Rad's joined us. Health-wise, doing all right. Just a bunch of bruises in extreme pain. Bio-wise, very nimble, tough, jogger, beautiful. And we'll fix the force sensitivity with them. I wasn't able to do that before we had him, but we'll do it now that we do. Anyhow, we're gonna head back home with Rad. We'll get him equipped. We'll just like role play that we gathered some items off of this like crash site where we found him. And yeah, and then we'll get him dressed. We need to find Asha, and our Mandalorian and Sith deserters will both be with us. Anyhow, thanks all. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you guys are excited about the series. I'm super excited. I missed Rad. I missed my Mandalorian, so it's cool to be bringing Asha back at some point. And it's kind of cool to be playing with some of the Rebel gear. So we'll kind of figure that out as we go. Thanks for hanging out. Until next time, have a good one. Bye.